What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. Peace and love to y'all, man. It's your boy KT. If you're new to the channel, I run a social media marketing agency. Today I felt the need to shoot a quick video in regards to some of the things that I've learned thus far pertaining to some of the key things you want to look out for as far as how to put together a successful short form content agency. It's only been a few months for us up until this point, but in the short amount of time we've been doing it, I've definitely learned a lot of valuable lessons, and I think a lot of people can find some value in these lessons. Let's just dive straight into it, okay? Some of the key things that I've learned thus far is who it is that you want to target. For me anyways, I'm very particular because I don't want to just be working with anybody. I really want to work with people that I believe I can bring a lot of value to and won't be high maintenance for my team and I. Ultimately just a solid fit overall. You get what I mean? What I've noticed thus far, some of the key things that you want to look out for are creators who obviously have a lot of content, particularly on YouTube, but don't have a lot of short form content. Some of my favorite clients that we've been able to work with thus far are the ones who have a lot of content on their portfolio, little to no shorts, and don't necessarily have the time to not only put the shorts together, but locate the key moments within the shorts. That's where you can get some really amazing margins on your services, because now you're not only being compensated for putting the shorts together, but you're also being compensated for locating the golden nuggets, as I like to call them, within their live streams, their segments, their discussions, whatever it is. So then you can upsell that as well. If you have a good eye for locating those key moments, and you do a very good job at putting yourself in the shoes of someone who has never consumed that creator's content before and locating moments that will make it very likely that a new viewer will turn into a follower and or subscriber, that's it, bro. That's how you gotta go about it. We've been able to find success with that thus far, and it's been going very well because they really just don't have the time to do that. But yeah, definitely something to keep an eye out for. Creators with a big portfolio but little to no shorts. That's what you want to keep an eye out for. Next key point to building a successful short form content agency is looking for other agencies that are also in need of these services as well, okay? There are a lot of agencies out there who put out content like crazy. On top of putting out long form content, they have a lot of high leverage tasks within their business that are pretty time intensive. So if you can locate these other agencies, man, there's a lot of opportunity there, and that's something you definitely want to keep an eye out for, because obviously agencies are already within this space, marketing in general, so they already understand the importance and the value of additional marketing and more exposure on additional platforms. And short form content is an easier sell to these agencies because they're trying to get as much exposure as possible, right? And you can really emphasize the fact that short form content can be leveraged across every platform, right? So that will allow them to build their reputation and attract higher ticket clients within their funnel at a much more effective rate. You just make note of the fact, when you're getting on these calls, it's you can utilize this content on YouTube Shorts, TikTok, Instagram, and now Facebook Reels as well. And we can locate the clips for you. That gives you an opportunity to work with high ticket clients who already understand the value in your packages. That will also allow you to put together some really high ticket bundles that will work in your favor, you know what I'm saying? I've always been the type quality over quantity, you know what I'm saying? I'd rather have a few high ticket clients who are easy to work with than a bunch of clients who are just kind of high maintenance and just need a lot of attention, need I say the least. Definitely another thing to keep out for, man. Other agencies been working well for us. Keep an eye out. Next key point to building a successful short form content agency. This is crazy because for me, this is what worked for me. I don't know how in tune y'all are in with basketball. I've been a hooper since middle school. I don't really hoop as much anymore, but this analogy really helped me put together a really solid team. And let me give y'all more context, okay? Of course, when you're doing outreach, right? And you need to find a clientele to offer your services to and deliver your services to. But on the other side, you need to be able to have a team in place that can help you fulfill these services, right? When you're putting together your team of editors, you want to build your team of editors the same way that you would build a basketball roster, okay? And what I mean by that is, I got my point guard, right? I got my shooters, I got my rebounders, I got my big men, my defenders. You want to have a team that has versatility. You want to have a team of editors that can demonstrate and offer a variety of different editing styles, so then that gives you, as the agency owner, so much more diversity as far as who it is that you're making these connections to and who it is that, you're reaching out to at the end of the day. So yeah, man, it's crazy. At first, I didn't have this approach in mind, but as I started to learn more about what it is that people are looking for and so much variation pertaining to the amount of styles that people want for their content, I have to ensure that I have a team in place that can fulfill a variety of different orders. You see what I'm saying? So in order to do that, man, you gotta build it like you would a basketball roster, okay? Again, give more context, I'm gonna describe my team a little bit. So I got my LaMelo Ball, my LaMelo Ball. Like my one editor, bro, he's just Showtime. Like he's just Showtime. Like he's just super saucy, super skilled, and he just really has fun. And you can see that within every project that he puts together. So I think it's super important to have, especially in marketing. Like marketing is Showtime, right? That's what we're doing. We're showcasing fun content and skilled content, right? Because at the end of the day, these creators want content that will turn a viewer into a follower and or subscriber. So how do you do that? It needs to be compelling. It needs to be very satisfying to watch. And that's why I say, yo, that's my dude. That's my LaMelo Ball, you know what I'm saying? And then we got my shooter, my Klay Thompson. He just holds it down, man. Like sniper, right? He's a specialist within what it is that he does, and he does it very well. Whenever there's a particular client that needs this certain type of content, I'm going to my shooter because I know he gonna deliver buckets, like straight buckets. But then I got my Swiss Army knife, got my Andre Iguodala, give you a little bit of everything, you know what I'm saying? Maybe drop a little 6 points, but then like a nice little 8 rebounds, you know what I'm saying? Maybe a little 7 assists, you know, and then like 3 steals and a couple of blocks. Give you a little bit of everything. Very dependable, very reliable. I don't gotta worry too much about the high-end stuff. Like Iguodala's not gonna be dropping like 40, 50 pieces, right? But you know that like if you put him in the game, he's gonna do what he needs to do and help the team win, right? I ensure I got my Swiss Army knife, will give me a little bit of everything, all around complete balanced game. See what I mean? So I can look to this editor for diversity and can really just ensure that we can deliver a variety of different styles of content with that skill set. Again, I just think having a variety gives you such upside because like I said, bro, you can reach out to so many different people now and you're not so restricted within one lane, right? And this has been huge for us, man. Like not just working with only podcasts or only male creators. We can work with female creators as well and help bring their vision to life as well, right? That just opens up the market. Again, makes it more likely that you can sign on clients that are your ideal clientele, man. Again, like you just want to be able to work with people that are a fit for you as a person as well as your services. So I think by establishing a well-rounded team on the other side, that will allow you to do that. You see what I mean? All that being said, I do think it is highly crucial to have what I like to call a senior editor, you know what I'm saying? So my business partner, yo, she holds it down, man. She has the entire skill set. She has not only the ability to edit videos and execute on that end, but also the visionary, the ability to storytell. Those are two completely different skills. To be able to edit on Premiere Pro or on Adobe After Effects, but then to also be able to create a compelling story that resonates with viewers, those are two different skills, right? So our senior editor, shout out Ellie Jane, she does that and she has both sides of that. Because me, like I'm head of sales and like the orchestrator within all of this, so I'm not doing like any of the editing myself. Yeah, I think it's super important to have like a go-to person that can just give you second opinions and again, just have that diverse skill set that can translate across the rest of the team members. And having a senior video editor will really help establish like that foundation and that culture within your entire team. So crucial, man. If you can lock in and really, you know, get somebody on board who again has both of those skills where they of course know how to edit, but they know the creative aspect of it and you know what compelling content looks like and what it should look like, right? Before it's even created. Because yo, you know what's crazy? Like a lot of clients in the beginning stages, like they have all the raw content, but they have no idea what they want for a style. And that's why I said before, if you've seen some of my other content creators, oftentimes they're like, yo, just give me Hormozi style content because they don't know what else they want, right? But if you have someone in your corner that can watch the raw content and get an idea for who this creator's audience is and what that audience looks like, they can help create a style. That's what Ellie Jane does super well for us. Again, just being able to depend on that is huge, man, and it goes such a long way. If you can find that for your short form content agency, bro, you're gonna be set and you're gonna be going real quick, man, for sure. Yeah, man, I'm gonna wrap this one up here. You know what I'm saying? I hope y'all found this helpful. Definitely some of the key things to look out for in the earlier stages. Again, like for me in the beginning, I didn't really know what it was that I was looking out for, but as I get more experience within this specific industry, it just becomes a lot more clear. Yeah, and that's why I just felt the need to share it with y'all. I don't know whether or not, you know, most of my viewers are creating short form content agencies themselves, but yeah, man, just some of the things that I've found very helpful thus far in my journey. So if you have found this video helpful in any way, do drop a thumbs up and consider subscribing. I will catch y'all in the next video, man. Signing off is KT.